What advice would you give to this ummah?
Just keep walking. Because that's the only piece of advice I tell myself when I keep falling. Just keep going. You fall back 10 steps, you're still the first person in your journey. Allah created you and I to sin. And if we did not sin, He would replace us with people that would sin as long as they would turn back to Allah in forgiveness. Because it's Allah loves to forgive. You ask Allah for forgiveness because He loves to forgive. Not because He can forgive. Allah can do anything. Allah literally loves to forgive.
Angels were created to worship Allah. They have no choice.
No free will.
No free will. That's literally their purpose. When Adam was created, all the angels prostrated. And Allah said that this is the greatest creation. Why? Adam is capable of such destruction. You're giving him all that free will to be able to do whatever he wants. The reason why we are the most beloved creature of Allah is because we actually turn back to Allah. Exactly what you said. When we fall, we get back up and turn to Allah. That is so much more beautiful, even from an outside perspective, than something that's created to worship you. We're choosing to worship Allah. Even when we don't want to, we're choosing to. When we wake up and we're tired, we choose to pray. When we're hungry, we choose to fast. When we're lazy, we choose to read the Quran. When we feel greedy, we choose to donate. When we feel like, I'd rather go to Hawaii, we choose to go and do our Hajj. We choose to do our Umrah. That is such a beautiful thing.
100%.
Such a beautiful thing.
If a religion can make you change your way of life, that's so much more powerful. You know what I mean?
100%. God knows exactly how you should live. Allah knows exactly how you should live. Allah's perfect. God is perfect. We are imperfect. So religion was sent for us to understand how to live as close to perfection as possible, to make this life easy, but then also for you to understand the purpose of life. That it's not about here. It's not about this dunya, this world. It's about the next life. And what can you do in this world to get you to that next life, to get you to paradise, to heaven, to the hereafter. The value of actually getting to know God is something that actually enhances your life. An example I use is, think about if you and your wife. If you and your wife, I'll use you as an example. If you and your wife just know 3 things about each other. You know 3 things about her. She knows 3 things about you. And you just left it at that. That's it. That relationship, say it's level 20 out of 100.
Okay.
Imagine everything you know about your wife now in the 1 to 2 years that you've been married. It's way more than those 3 things. Therefore, your relationship is so much higher.
Correct.
It's way greater. That is the exact same thing when it comes to religion and when it comes to developing your relationship with God. Whatever connection you think you have, when you actually develop that relationship, it increases. Because it's like any other relationship. When you know what someone likes, when you know what someone dislikes, you know what they gravitate towards, when you know what pushes them away, when you know about all the great attributes that they have, all the things that they've done for other people, your relationship increases. And when your relationship increases, that's when life becomes so much better. All the things that you talked about. Your gratitude increases, your ability to overcome obstacles, your resiliency, everything,
that's actually
bro.
so facts.
It's a relationship, bro. But that's what religion is. It's literally a gateway to understand our Creator. The same way you would never just be like, oh, Mom, I already know 3 things about you. That's all I need. You would never do that.
Like so you would never do that with someone you're trying to get to marry.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So why would you do that with the one who created the person that you want to marry, who created your parents, who created you? It makes no sense.
Us, human beings, we're able to create, maintain, and sustain relationships with everyone and everything around us, including our pets. So when it comes to God, why is it that we think that that relationship is going to be handed to us somehow? You say that, I don't have a good relationship with God. I don't know Him. I just feel like He doesn't answer me. I don't feel like He calls me. I don't feel like He's there for me. I just feel distant from Him. So let me ask you, what have you done to get to know your God, to build that relationship?